All right, this is the beginning of our review of functions. In this unit, we're going to review three functions: linear functions, quadratic functions, and exponential functions. And the only difference when you add a model into it is you're just using a function, a base function, to model real life phenomena. So let's jump into this. We're going to start out with the review of key definitions, um, and then a little bit of algebraic manipulation to find solutions. All right, so intercepts. Intercepts are simply points where a graph touches or crosses an axis. Now, an axis, just quick review. Now, typically, you have what's called an x and a y axis. Now, the variables don't really matter, but your horizontal axis is traditionally known as your x-axis. Your vertical axis is known as your y-axis. So an x-intercept crosses or touches the x-axis, whereas a y-intercept crosses or touches the y-intercept. Now to solve, you just simply define a x-intercept, you set y equal to 0. To solve for y-intercept, you set x for x equal to 0. So quick example, we're going to find the intercepts of the graph of 2x minus 3y equals 12, and then we want to graph the line. Real simple. So what we do is, we'll split our paper in half. We're going to write the equation 2 times. Right? So now on the left side, let's do the x-intercept. Now by definition, and so that's the wrinkle. By definition, to find an x-intercept, y is set equal to 0. So we end up with 2x minus 3 times 0 equals 12. We end up, so this equation becomes 2x equals 12. Then we simply divide by 2. So we end up with x equals 6. Now, that's the solution to the equation. All right, now definition said that the x-intercept is a point that crosses or touches the x-axis. So as a point, and this is a key, so as a point, the x-intercept is 6, 0. Now we're going to go and find the y-intercept. So by definition, to find y-intercepts, x is equal to 0. So we end up with 2 times 0 times 3y equals 12. We substitute, we end up with negative 3y equals 12. We divide both sides by negative 3. We end up with y equals negative 4. Now, that's an equation, okay? But they didn't ask us for an equation, they asked us for a point. So as a point, we substituted 0 for x. And our y-intercept as a point is 0, negative 4. So we found our intercepts. Excellent. Now we want to graph it. And this is going to be a loose sketch. So x, we've got y. Our x-intercept is, let's call it 6, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a point here. Our y-intercept is 0, negative 4. Point here. And we're going to try to draw a straight line. Let's try that one more time. Close enough. So our line looks something like that. And that's how you find x and y intercepts of the equation of a linear function, which is simply a straight line.